the INEC to do, what they're supposed not to do. I want INEC to stick to their mandates in ensuring that they collect the results transparently, and whatever they do, they are now in the eye of the storm. They must be very careful. They shouldn't allow pressure either from APC or PDP or the power play. They shouldn't allow it to also blindfold them in ensuring that they do this according to what the electoral act says. Whether we like it or not, whether it goes the way of APC or PDP, the other party will still go to court. That one I'm very sure of, because our politicians, they don't want to take defeat. If 17 people is going into contest that eventually is just one winner, how do you expect 2 people to win? Not to talk of 3 or 4 or 5. Somebody must emerge winner.
Not taking defeat or feeling cheated.
If they have the proof to show that, this is the result collated. We have seen some governors, where they call them Supreme Court governors, or they call them maybe taking their victory from the court. We have seen that played out in some states in the past, in previous elections, that they felt cheated. They took their case to the case and they took the proof there, and the court did the needful. Unfortunately, we don't expect the court to be the one to tell us who is the winner of one election or the other, but that's the situation that we have found ourselves, because our politicians, whether you like it or not, they will see blue and will say it is red. That's their nature.
Okay, let me come in here, Mr. Olapade, and take it back to our Abuja studios with Professor Abiodun Adeniyi, lending a statement from Mr. Olapade saying that INEC right now is in the eye of the storm as the whole nation awaits. It's 10 o'clock, it's 11:16 now, waiting to hear who the next governor of Edo State is going to be. If you assess everything that they've done from, even in preparations, just like you've broken it down, pre-election, during the election, and now post-election while we await the results, are you confident in INEC, as a neutral body in this, being able to deliver their mandate?
Okay, Sheyi, very important question. Like every other citizen, I'm just waiting, every other observer, I'm just waiting with bated breath, until the final declaration for us to be able to make a proper assessment, of how well our INEC has performed, But in the circumstance, I think I want to imagine that they are doing their best, because it's an off-season election, where all resources, human and material, are particularly concentrated in a state. It's not stretched across the nation, just concentrated in a state. So ordinarily, it should give room for increased effectivity, increased productivity, ordinarily. But oftentimes, we also know that it may not necessarily be the case, But of course, the odds should be in their favor to deliver properly, because their materials, human and otherwise, are not necessarily stretched. Yes, they've come up with a statement, which Steve referred to, appreciable statement, just to reassure us. But again, I think there's something they need to do in the immediate circumstance. Yes, they told us that this coalition will start at 10. What is causing the delay? These sort of anxieties, these sorts of artificial suspense should not be created at a time like this, where there's tension. Because when you have these kind of delays, this kind of failures to be punctual, it creates room for suspicion, and of course aggravates the circumstances, the downsides of the circumstances that we have been talking about. I think they should be speak and span, working to schedule, working to time, and do things at the time that they said they are going to do it. I do not see any reason why, because they are aware of it. We know that many people have not even slept since the election started, or on the eve of the election anyway. Yeah, they are stretching themselves and they have enough personnel. So what is the reason why they cannot meet their deadlines and schedules and timelines like they have told us they are going to meet? So the onus is still on them, to be much more responsive and to be above board, so that we can see an election that at the end of the day we cannot judge as free, not just credible and free and fair, but also transparent. And this is not just for their own reputation, but of course in the interest of democracy as a whole, considering how far we have gone so far and how troubled we have been trying to consolidate it as a nation. Sheyi.
All right, Mr. Olapade here. I mean, all eyes on INEC at this point. I mean, but also we all have to wonder why all of these discrepancies are at our forefront at this moment. I mean, what role do these political gladiators play with this whole process? I mean, given the fact that we've heard a lot of reports about vote buying, which we were discussing with Komolafe here, Mr. KK, we didn't get to, talk about that. But I'd love for you to shed some light on, the reports of vote buying and what these political gladiators, what role they had to play with that whole process.
Well, for vote buying is against the electoral process. And I know there's a section in the Electoral Act that really applies sanctions, as the case may be, against those who have been found wanting or culpable in this regard. And I really want the FCC to really set an example. There should be consequence. And the reason why we Nigerians, most times we flout the law with so much of impunity is because there is no consequence. And that is why our country is where it is today. No consequence for bad behaviors. And it's very common among all of us. It's very common. No consequence. People do things and they know they will go scot-free. Nobody is, really after them. And it's even so worse for the vulnerables, those who are maybe the less privileged people. You see people who are high and mighty breaking the laws with so much of, believing that nothing will happen, and eventually nothing will happen. For this very one, we have had elections in the past. Yeah. How much of those who have been arrested then, have they been prosecuted to show the world? How many of them?
I also heard that the EFCC deployed their men to the units there. I mean, what was their role?
In the past election,
they made a few arrests.
Are there records?
Yes, we highlighted
Are there
that.
records in the past elections? Those who are arrested for either vote buying or vote selling, either
that's the question,
buying or selling.
Right.
They've been sentenced.
Are there records to show that, to prove? So because people knew that there is no consequence, and because they know they have one godfather that will say, release those bodies. That's the reason why our country is where we are today. No consequence for bad behavior. There are laws. We have so much of laws, but implementation of those laws has been our major problem, and that's where we are not growing. We can only say it by word of mouth. Do we really practice what we preach? And the other question you are talking about, I still believe that the solution to our electoral process or electoral whatever is for us to go back to option A4. I remember that election vividly. Everybody will be on the queue simultaneously at the same time. If it is 10 o'clock, be at your polling unit at 10 o'clock. And when they count, there is no room for you to say you vote here, you want to move to the next. No. You will be, when you are not there at 10 o'clock, you are outside the voting proper. So be on your queue for whether it is APC or Labour or PDP, and they count. From that polling unit, you already know who won at that polling unit. But
shouldn't we be approaching total electronic voting by now, which KK alluded to the other time? If we're returning to what we did 33
I also
years
subscribe
ago.
to that, but our politicians, they know the way they work, and that's the reason why most of them have also opposed to we going the way. You know how much of money that is voted for INEC,
right.
And at the end of the day, people see what has happened in this election. So much of money, if you know how much has been voted for this election, and yet, what are we getting? Delayed materials, delayed deployment of personnel and the like. That has been the story, and that has been even since 1999,
right.
That we return to democratic rule. We have done about 26 years on broken democratic practice now. What has been the story of INEC? Has it been a very cheerful one?
All right.
So we must go back to option A4. Everybody be on the queue. It will even be less expensive. They count. You know who has won at every of the polling unit, and you can't doctor that result. And that's the reason why our politicians, most of them, have opposed to us going back to that option A4.
All right, thank you, Taiwo. Let me return to Professor Adeniyi. Prof, back to the main issue of the day, which is what everybody is waiting for, the final collation and the announcement. What do you think about the fact that about 93% of the results have been uploaded procedurally on IREV, which of course journalists do have access to, and you can therefore extrapolate as to who's leading where we are. If INEC was meant to start the final collation by 10 at the INEC headquarters, now maybe it will be around noon, shouldn't the 100% of the results be uploaded by that time so that people can say what you uploaded is what you are announcing? And by that time, there wouldn't be any room for hanky-panky, especially now that it looks like we have waited 1.5 hours for INEC to deliver on what he has promised. Do you therefore suspect a kind of a gang up somewhere, or a kind of, pressure on the INEC towards delivering on his mandate? Prof.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. When there are delays like this, it actually becomes very, very worrisome. People easily become much more agitated, because it can be very concerning, especially in a situation where we doubt INEC's level of transparency. And of course, against the overarching absence of trust between government agencies and the rest of us. In that situation, what we need to do is to just wrap up efforts, to enhance trust. And one way to do this is just to be timely and to be precise with promises and to fulfill them as much as possible. And in the circumstance, we're seeing that there's no reason for INEC to create any delay, whether, and most of them, of course, we know can easily be attributed to artificial conditions. And again, remember last year, presidential election, the election was largely discredited because, in many circles, because the result was not uploaded onto IREF, consistent with our drive to introduce technology into the electioneering process. And because of these incomplete uploading of the result onto IREF, it gave room for increased disputes. Credibility of the election was tainted in many circles only on account of that. In the elections, for instance, I think there's a conscious effort for INEC to improve of that. And that is possible, again, because it's an off-season election, an isolated election where all resources can be concentrated onto that spot. So again, yes, they've improved slightly, 90-something%, but there's nothing wrong in us having 100%. If we have 100%, for instance, and consistent with the free age that we are in, where technologies of communication are everywhere, people can also take advantage of that transparent upload and announce the result like it is done elsewhere. In the United States, for instance, nobody waits for electoral office to announce the result of election. Before you know it, it's announced in the media, and we learn, and all of us watch it live. Often seamless. There's nothing is wrong if we get to this stage. Yes, we're saying that they've done well by getting up more than 90% uploaded, but there's nothing also wrong for us having 100%. In advance of the collation, the physical exercise of collating, because these things are supposed to be complementary to engender the much talked about transparency. And of course, it's not too late in the day, for them to up their ante, because time is running fast. People are already complaining. Press conferences are being addressed left, right, and center. The social media is abused, and when we have a free flow of information like that, it could be a stepping stone to things that are reasonable and unreasonable. And the kind of things that we want in the circumstance are those that will be reasonable. And that's why we will not relent in calling on the authorities to be very, very responsive, to do the needful as quickly as possible so that we can get this done with, as the case could be. Steve.
All right, Professor Abiodun Adeni, would like to thank you very much for your insights on the Edo election. Thank you very much indeed. And as well as Mr. Alakbade, thank you very much indeed for joining us on the morning show this morning. Well, it's time now for a short break on the morning show. When we return, we'll review top stories in today's newspapers. Do stay with us.
So I'm going to be introducing a very big institution that's made a tremendous mark, not just here in Nigeria, but across Africa and around the world.
Turning around Standard Trust Bank was challenging, I must say, but because of the vision, because of the way we were able to mobilize our people, because of the way we shared the destination, that it was so clear to everyone.
UBA is the first bank in Nigeria to move beyond the shores of Nigeria to open a subsidiary in Africa, and that's UBA Ghana in 2005. This milestone is not just a celebration of unfolding, but a testament to resilience, innovation, and unwavering commitment to excellence that define UBA journeys over the years. The past 75 years have been marked by stability and excellence.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the bride.
This is what you will wear as you leave this house for the last time. Scratch that.
I'm sorry.
Are you mad? I can't be with you. Not now. Not ever.
This season of Big Brother Naija is a must follow. Follow every twist and turn with eyes wide open. Because even when the journey begins with chemistry, chaos follows. Strap in for 2 journeys in one house. Big Brother Naija Season 9, showing 24/7 on DSTV Channel 198 and GoTV Channel 49. Gold sponsor, Guinness. Black shines brightest.
My wife and I created the Tony Elmelu Foundation in 2010. Today, the Tony Elmelu Foundation has trained over 1.5 million young African entrepreneurs. We have disbursed $100 million to 20,000 beneficiaries who have gone on to create over 400,000 jobs across Africa.
We believe not only in financially empowering these young Africans, but also in training them and in providing mentorship for them.
Today, I'm the second largest employer of labor in the private space of Sokoto State of Nigeria.
Our mission at Space is to empower youth and create technology-oriented opportunities worldwide.
We're driving poverty eradication, we're catalyzing job creation, and we're also ensuring inclusive economic empowerment.
Because the future of Africa is in your hands.
The Tony Elmelu Foundation, empowering African entrepreneurs.
Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Thank you so much for staying with us. It's time now to take a look at what Nigerian newspapers are saying about the Edo governorship election and, of course, other headlines on today's newspapers. And for all of that, we are being rejoined by Ombudsman of This Day and Arise Media Group and This Day Newspaper Limited's Group Executive Director, Mr. Kayode Komolafe. Mr. KK, welcome back.
Thank you very much. Thank you, KK.
I'm pleased to be here.
It's a marathon today.
Yes.
And thanks for staying with us.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we'll start the newspaper review with This Day. On Sunday, the newspaper records. The lead story, of course, predictably, is about the Edo election. And of course, the headline focuses on what we had mentioned earlier. APC claims victory in 13 Edo local government areas. PDP protests suppression of votes in 3 populous local governments. And the riders, Akpabio, Obaseki, Sanwo-Olu, Abiodun, Oborewore, Otu, Aiyedatiwa, storm INEC office. That's a whole load of sitting governors there. Police arrest suspect for vote buying. Akeke would prefer to say bribery. Other offenses. Oshiomhole denies vote buying allegation against APC. That story is on page 5 of today's newspaper. And we can see the cover pictures showing the 3 leading candidates, casting their ballots during yesterday's election. That's the APC candidate there, Okpebholo, the PDP candidate, Asue Godalo, and the Labour Party candidate, who we are told lost in his polling unit, Olumide Akpata. On top of the lead story, Air Chief, federal government delivered 12 aircraft to NAF in 1 year, says more to be delivered in coming months. CDS restates armed forces commitment to restoring peace. That story is also on page 5 of today's paper. I jump to the window story where it has the headline reports. 6 banks paid 453.71 billion naira as levies, insurance, premium to AMCON NDIC in H1 2024. And last but not the least is a story on page 6 of today's This Day, which we handle. Shaitan, read it beautifully out yesterday. Tinubu, Shetima, Akpabio, others eulogize First Lady on her 64th birthday. So other people have joined the president in eulogizing his wife on her 64th birthday. Yesterday, when we had that story, it would look like Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, is a kind of a Romeo, with the way that, I was tempted to say that anybody who drafted or picked the president's brain to put that into words deserve, if not a promotion, at least a commendation. We know those who will not have written it because of what has happened, but whoever wrote that beautiful piece, making the president look like a Romeo, a dandy, and everything, that was beautiful. And I believe that the First Lady will have appreciated it. Those are the stories on the cover of This Day, KK.
Thank you, Steve. So I think congratulations will still be in order to the First Lady. And we should join the president in wishing her a happy birthday, and many happy returns. Now, apart from the Edo story, which is the story of the day, which is you have on the cover of all the newspapers we have to review this morning. It's a very important story on the front page of This Day, and that is in terms of security. On this note, on a very positive one, the air chief, acknowledging that so far the Air Force, has received 12 aircraft, and they are still expecting more aircraft, to get the Air Force equipped. Because while we will reflect on the challenges of insecurity, one refrain has always been that the federal government should do all that is necessary, to get the armed forces, all the security agencies equipped so that they'll be able to, tackle the criminals, because there's always this saying that, how can you tackle insecurity when the bandits or the terrorists are even better equipped than those who are supposed to tackle them, and giving the pivotal role that the Air Force has to play, in tackling insecurity, especially, terrorism and banditry, is a good step that the government is equipping them. Actually, the Air Chief made a statement at the graduation of Course 10 2024 from the work college. And we will also use this, as a basis to further encourage, the government that, other armed forces as well as security agencies, especially the police, should also be well equipped, both in terms of equipment, training, and also, the motivation, of the personnel, so that they'll be able to perform that constitutional duty of ensuring the security of Nigerians. And of course, that will invariably then bring us to the Edo election. So if you like, and you say the story of this day, maybe if you like, is already overtaken by events. But then it's still very relevant. What it is? I think the moment that now, no party should take any preemptive step. INEC should be should receive the cooperation of all stakeholders or all parties to conclude the election. Announce the results. Then all the parties then will be free to react. Depending on the way they perceive it. But I think the election has been largely conducted in a peaceful manner. The urge now should be that we should ensure a peaceful conclusion, of the election according to the law, and that INEC at this stage, should also ensure that the fears, of all parties, are laid, by ensuring that the procedure, is scrupulously followed, and that the law, the rules, the law are applied, because, like I said, this is a very critical stage. If anything goes wrong at this stage, the successes recorded yesterday, by ensuring that there was a secure atmosphere, things went smoothly. It will come to naught if you don't have a conclusion on the election.
Yeah, absolutely, Mr. Komolafe. But I just wanted to highlight the fact that, there's a statement that's been released by the, I believe, Election Observer Group, and they've talked about the fact that they witnessed a lot of discrepancies during the elections, and they have urged INEC to invoke, I believe, Section 65 of the Electoral Act, which stipulates that they have to also make sure that where there is discrepancy, all those ballot papers that are not transcribed properly, or where there's ballot paper results that are not properly inputted and put in the IREV should be brought out. I hope that they are able to listen. I'm talking about INEC. I mean, given that not just the PDP have claimed that there's been discrepancies, other voters have also talked about the fact that there was a lot of suppression in some serious polling units. Your thoughts on that before we move on to another paper?
Yes, absolutely. That is in concrete terms. That's what I meant why I'm saying that at this stage, INEC has to, demonstrate the fact that it's complying with the law. That is, it has to be clear to all, that it's following the law. And that point precisely is why it is important, for people to ensure that we have a peaceful atmosphere, for INEC to conclude, because all those steps, all those decisions, it is at this stage that INEC can now take those decisions. Because if you remember, when they are doing the collation, it could get to a point, maybe a particular officer, maybe from a local government or whatever, gives his report, and then at that point, it could be ruled that it's not acceptable. It's acceptable, based on all this. I think INEC definitely has the sufficient experience. I'm talking of institutional memory. To be brought to bear in dealing with any eventuality. So I agree.
Absolutely.
That if there are complaints, issues raised, all those issues should be considered according to the law, and where it is possible to make, to rectify things, to correct, those errors, it would be good, for them to be.
All right, I think we can do a run through of all the papers. Let's just quickly take This Day Style, and then we can just go through on some of these headlines before we wrap up newspaper review. A cover picture there on This Day Style is Mojisola Homponu Wusu. She's a global finance expert. They say Mojisola is a force to be reckoned with in the financial world. She's known for her sharp mind and keen eye for opportunities, and has made a name for herself as a powerhouse in financial advisory in the finance industry, coming from a background rooted in perseverance and hard work. Musu's entrepreneurial mother was a keen eye for business, instilled in her the values of determination and resilience from an early age, and these values have shaped her career trajectory and drive for success. Congratulations to her. I mean, she does seem like a powerhouse, and it will be a good read for our viewers. I guess, we should all pick up this day's style. We also have our online version as well. Steve, would you like to take
All right, yes.
Tribune?
Sunday Tribune has an interesting collage of stories outside of the lead, which is on Edo. Edo decides new governor emerges today. But if you look at the collage of the other stories, right from the window stories, they are interesting. The first one says, hope rises for sickle cell sufferers as Luth, a foundation treat patients with bone marrow transplants. I think that this is an important development, given that what we hear these days is that you require about $25,000 in India, to have that sort of transplant done for a sickle cell patient. The other story is a good one for non-teaching staff of Uni Osun, and the governor there, Adeleke, announces salary increase for teaching teaching and non-teaching staff of Uni Osun.
Fantastic story.
It is. I mean, that's the kind of thing that you want to hear, isn't it?
Yes.
Too good news.
Well, yes, we're going to have to actually go back to Benin. Okay. I mean, we've all been waiting for this moment. Going back to Edo State at the Collation Center as INEC, of course, begins the process. Let's go live.
And today, by the grace of God, we shall do the last one, which is election and declaration of results. Let me advise you too, that when the returning officer will be calling the results, please be patient. INEC will have promised you that we will conduct an election that is free, fair, credible, and all-inclusive. We also promise the people of Edo that nothing will make us to fail them. The election has been conducted, and you will see, you will soon hear the result. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Our returning officer, national commissioners present, our REC of Edo present, representative of the CP, representative of the DSS, political parties present, CSOs present, our RECs that came from far that has helped to conduct the election, you are welcome. Media that is here, I welcome you. I'm joining my residential commissioner to welcome you all into this hall. While we are here, we are at the last point of all preparations that we have done over 1 year. We conducted election yesterday, which was the last activity scheduled for the preparations. We are here to collate what we have gathered from the local government areas. I believe that our uploading of results into the IRF was excellent, and I know that all of us here, we have already entered the IRF to see what is there. There is nothing to hide. We are transparent, but here we also just want to collate what they have already collated at the LGAs, and then the final result will be announced. But I want to tell us that as we continue, already we have about 14 or 15 results ready. As we continue, others will come in. I want to assure you that the writing has been done and that everybody should exercise patience and be civil, that at the end of this exercise, everybody will be happy and we will go home happy. Welcome you once again to this very collation exercise that we have come. Thank you very much.
We want to also recognize the president of the political parties here. Please, you can stand up for recognition.
Good morning. My name is Jared Tenef. I am representing All Progressive Congress, APC. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I understand on a already existing plot. I remain my humble self, Honorable Ambassador Morobe Joseph, Edo State Chairman, Accord. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Dr. Greg Ibinawaya. I'm the chairman of People's Redemption Party in Edo State.
Good morning. My name is Chief Ife Tobo. I'm the state coalition agent of APP.
Tony Osaibowe, PhD. I'm the state coalition agent for People's Democratic Party, PDP.
My name is Barrister President Aiboha. I stand in for Zenith Labour Party.
My name is Agatise Rafe. I'm officer for the People's Party, NNPP. Thank you.
Any other party present? Please, let's recognize the Commandant, Agu Benga, NSCDC, Edo State. So you are welcome. The next in our list is a remark by our Honorable Rec, Mr. Sam Olumi. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. The national. Let me hand over the microphone to our National Commissioner.
Good afternoon, all. It is my pleasure to introduce the returning officer of yesterday's election in person of Professor Farouk Musa Adamu, the Vice Chancellor of Federal University of Technology, Minna. So you are welcome, sir. I think my
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning, everybody. I want to believe that the protocol has been duly established. And on the strength of that, we want to start straight away. Again, let me correct one impression. The full names is, I am Professor Farouk Adamukuta, the Vice Chancellor of Federal University of Technology, Minna in Niger State. And for today, I am the State Returning Officer for Edo State Gubernatorial election that took place yesterday, the 21st September 2024. The rules of the game are very simple, and I pray that all of us will understand the situations at hand. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of our being here is simple. We are to collate results that have been assembled at the local government. And so we'll put them together, and at the final point, we add these figures together, and then we announce the winner of the election. Therefore, please, we will expect much understanding. And please, whenever you want to raise issues, have it at the back of your mind that we are dealing with reality. These are votes that have been casted, they have been articulated, they've been collated, and they are here from the various local governments for us to put them together and then announce the winner of the election. Please, 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 let's be civil, let's be mature, let's be decent, let's be very respectful in our approach. We are willing more than ever before to listen to each complaint, but in doing that, we will not waste much time because we have responsibility to collect these figures here. Thank you very much, and may God help us as we continue with this exercise. Thank you very much. Please, can we have the list of local government areas that are already with us?
All right, we have just been listening to the collation center there in Benin City. They have absolutely commenced the collation, and it's good to see that everyone is out there. And we still have Mr. Komolafe right here in the studio.
We
Would
kidnapped
like
for 4 hours today.
For 4 hours. Would like to
with no
thank
ransom
you.
paid.
Don't worry, Steve Ayorinde is up to the task. He can't be sitting down here with Angel and not be up to the task. We'd like to thank you very much for joining us on this special coverage, and especially the newspaper review. Thank you very much indeed.
I'm pleased to come here.
Thank you, KK.
All right.
All right, and that brings us to the end of this segment of Arise News special coverage of Edo Decides 2024. Thank you for watching. I'm Steve Ayorinde.
And I'm Shaiton Atsigari. Many thanks for watching.
Well, you do enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Oji Okwe for my entire team here in Lagos, Nigeria. Enjoy the rest of your morning and, of course, the rest of your day. Goodbye.
Together. And I think that is the way we will be going. It will be very systematic. So I implore each and every one of us to be patient, please. Thank you very much. So, we have the first local government, Igwe local government. Igwe local government. The pronunciation. Igwe local government, please. Where is the EO and then the local government returning officer, please. Collation officer. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead, please. You have your mic there? No extra mic?
The EO, please tell us your name, and then the local government coalition officer will also introduce himself, please. Thank you.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Amula Ointari, electoral officer of Igweben local government. My name is Amula Ointari, the electoral officer of Igweben local government. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Professor Haruna Ibrahim from the Federal University of Technology, Mina. I served as the local government coalition officer for Igweben local government area in the gubernatorial election that was held yesterday, 21st of September 2024. Igweben has 10 wards. Elections were conducted successfully. Results were collated, and the following details I will present. Number of registered voters stood at 54549. 54549.
54545. Please take it again.
54,549. 54549.
That's okay.
Number of accredited voters 15,274. 15274. The parties performed as follows. Party AA. Party A scored 1 vote. 1 vote. AA scored 0. Party AAC scored 4 votes. 4 votes. ADC scored 49 votes. 49. ADP 18 votes. 18. APC scored 5907. 5907. ABGA 10 votes. 10 votes. APM 0. Party APP 2 votes. BP 3 votes. 3 votes. LP 494. 494. NNPP scored 5 votes. 5 votes. NRM 13 votes. 13. PDP scored 8470 votes. 8470. PRP 10 votes. 10 votes. SDP 1 vote. YPP 2 votes. ZLP 0. Total valid votes stood at 14,989. 14989. 278 votes were rejected. 278. The total vote cast stood at 15,267. 15267. I so present.
Thank you. The LGA Coalition Officer. Please, was there any polling unit or ward whose election was cancelled?
There was no cancellation.
Fine. All right. Party agents, please. Party agents. Party agents, please. Any observation, comments? Thank you very much. Please, the local government coalition officer, you can present. Here, no, please don't go. Let us have the result. Original copy. Thank you very much. East and West. East and West. Yeah, please, the EO, introduce yourself, after which you hand over the mic to the local collection officer. Thank you.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Obina Sebastian. Obina Sebastian. I'm the electoral officer of Esan West local government area.
Thank you, sir. I am Professor Ojo Michael Akindele from the Federal University of Technology, Mina, Niger State. I served as the coalition officer for Esan West local government. In this local government, we have 10 wards. 10 wards. And the results are as follows. The number of registered voters, 113,057. 113,067. 067, sorry. Then the total number of accredited voters, 25702. 25702. And the votes received by political parties as follows. Party A, 0. Party A, 0. Party AA, 2. Party AA, 2. Party AAC, 11, 1. Then Party ABC, 87, 87. Party ADP, 39. Party ADP, 39. Party APC, 12,952.
APC 12952. Then ABGA 23. ABGA 23. Then APN 12 12. APP 0. APP 0. BP 4. BP 4. LP 342. 342. NNPP 8. NNPP 8. Then we have NRM 121 121. PDP 11004 11,004. PRP 72. Then SDP 2. SDP 2. YPP 9. YPP 9. ZLP 3. ZLP 3. Total valid votes 24,691. 24691. Rejected votes 693. 693. Then total votes cast 25,384. 25,384. Signed by me and the party agents.
Thank you very much. Thank you, the local government coalition officer. Again, I asked, was there any polling unit or ward whose result was cancelled?
No, sir.
Fine. Thank you very much. Party agents, please. Observe any comments? No comments. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Asian West. On West. All right, so please introduce yourself. You hand over the mic to the local government coalition officer. Thank you.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Udo.
Please, one house, the gentleman of the praise, please. One house. Can we have gentlemen of the praise, please? Thank you, sir.
My name is Udo Odudu, SE, Electoral Officer, Onwa West Local Government Area. Thank you.
My name is Professor Abdulkarim Ambali Saka. I'm the coalition officer for Owan West Local Government Area with 11 registration area. The result of the election conducted yesterday, being 21st of September 2024, are as follows. Number of registered voters, 67,076, 67076. 67076. Number of accredited voters 24,311. 24311. Party A 4 votes. Party A 4 votes. Party AA 1. Party AA 1. Party AAC 0. Party AAC 0. Party ADC 41 votes. Party ADC 41 votes. Party ADP 47 votes. Party ADP 47. Party APC 12,277. 12277. 12277. Afghan 12. Afghan 12. APM 0. APM 0. APP 0. APP 0. Party BP 1. Party BP 1. Party LP 201. Party LP 201. Party LP 201. Party NNPP 2. NNPP 2. NRM 21. NRM 21. PDP 11284. PDP 11,284. 11284. Party PRP 8. Party PRP 8. Party SDP 0. Party SDP 0. Party YPP 1. YPP 1 vote. ZLP 4 votes. CEL-LP 4. Total valid votes 23,904. Total valid votes 23904. Rejected vote 391. Rejected vote 391. Total votes cast 24,295. Total vote cast 24295. Total vote cast 24295.
Wait, please. Total vote cast. Take it one by one, please.
Total valid votes 23904.
Yes.
23904.
Yeah.
Rejected vote 391.
Yes.
Total vote cast 24295. 24295.
Thank you. The government coalition officer, please. Was there any result that was cancelled?
No, sir.
And all right. So, party agents, please. Party agents, thank you very much. Thank you. The results. Ohuade, please permit me, the pronunciation may be faulty. Please, Ohuade local government. Ohuade local government area, please. All right, please introduce yourself, after which you hand over the mic to the local government coalition officer, please. Please, can we have one house, please? Gentlemen of the press, please, can we have one house, madam? I think we are here to listen to the votes that have been read out. Please, let's be quiet. Please go ahead, please.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Samuel Udo, electoral officer for Onwode local government area.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Professor Jimo Oladejo Tijani from Federal University of Technology, Minna, Niger State. I serve as the collation officer for Onwode local government area of Edo State yesterday. And here are the breakdown of the total number of registered voters.
Tell us the number of wards.
We have 10 wards. We have 10 wards in Umode. All right. Total number of registered voters, 92,169. 92,169. Total number of accredited voters, 20,044. Total number of accredited voters, 20,044. Here are the breakdowns of the votes done by each party. Party A, 04. Party A, 04. Party AA is 04. Party AA is 04. Party AAC, 11. Party AAC, 11. Party ADC, 125. Party ADC, 125. Party ADP, 32. Party ADP, 32. Party APC, 8776. Party APC, 8776. Party ABGA, 30. ABGA, 30. Party APM, 06. Party APM, 06. Party APP is 04. Party APP is 04. Party BP is 01. Party BP is 01. LP 769. LP 769. NNPP 62. NNPP 62. NRM 24. NRM 24. PDP 9339. PDP 9339. PRP 13. PRP 13. SDP 00. SDP 00. YPP 10. YPP 10. ZLP 13. ZLP 13. Total valid votes 19223. Total valid votes 19223. Rejected votes 553. Rejected votes 553. Total vote cast 19776. Total vote cast 19776.
This result was signed by me and all the party agents present. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Was there any polling unit or ward whose result was cancelled?
None, sir.
Comments from the political parties, please. Yes, please. Mike, give him the mic. Somebody to help.
Good morning, everybody. I'd just like to state, I know you're here for coalition. As you mentioned earlier, I just want to put you on notice that as someone who has read manufacturing engineering, to manufacture is to make things on a large scale. Votes for APC in Wode have been inflated. Same thing with Igwebe. I just want to put you on notice. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Please, do you have something different?
Well, I am representing APC.
All right, sir.
The votes, as announced, are the proper vote casted and are the correct votes. So I don't know where.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Any other comments? So please, Coalition Officer LGA, please. Thank you. Ovia Northeast. Ovia Northeast. Ovia Northeast. So EO, introduce yourself, after which you hand over the mic to the local government coalition officer. Please, thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anefiok Mark Chira, the electoral officer of Ovia Northeast.
My name is Professor Joe Madu, a professor of agricultural economics from Federal University of Technology, Mina. I serve as the coalition officer for Ovia Northeast local government with 13 areas, 13 wards, for which I now present the results.
Thank you, sir. Please go ahead.
Number of registered voters, 177,106. 177,106. Number of accredited voters, 32,441. 32,441. Then number received by the various political parties. Party A, 17. Party A, 17. Party AA, 08. Party AA, 08.
Please to the very well.
Okay. Party AA, 08. Party AAC,
24. Party AAC 24. Party ADC 187. Party ADC 187. Party ADP 90. Party ADP 90. Party APC 13225. Party APC 13225. Party ABGA 48. Party ABGA 48. Party APM 13. Party APM 13. Party APP 09. Please take it in one. Okay. A what? APM 13. APM 13. Can I go ahead? Yes, please. Okay, thank you, sir. APP 09. APP 09. BP 12. BP 12. LP 1675. LP 1675. NNPP 37. NNPP 37. NRM 40. NRM 40. PDP 15311. 15311. PRP 34. 34. SDP 04. YPP 23. YPP 23. ZLP 26. ZLP 26. Total valid votes 30783. 30783. Rejected votes 1312. Rejected votes 1312. Total votes cast 32097. 32095, not 7. 32095. Sorry for that. 095. 32095, not 97. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. LGA coordinator. Yes. Was there any place where results was cancelled? No, sir. Thank you very much. Party agents, comments, please. Please identify yourself, tell us your name, and then the party you are standing in for. Thank you.
Dr. Tony Osai-Bobo-Iyoha. I represent the People's Democratic Party. Ovia Northeast, sir. I wish to put on notice that there was no BVAS accreditation, and our results were just assigned in Ward 2, Unit 6. In Ward 5, Unit 12 and 13, there was overvoting. The votes returned were more than the votes BVAS accredited. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Any other observation? Please, I don't think, you want to, there is no point.
Yes, because I don't know why he will continue.
No. We are dealing with a reality. Please,
I also
so that
want
we
to
make
observe. I also want to observe, please.
Okay, please.
I would understand the reason why he would start saying what beavers accredited and what beavers did not accredit. My observation is the results as announced from what we got from our agents from the wards tally with what is just announced here. That's what I want to
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Please, the LGA coalition officer, can you? Oh, you? No, sir. I don't think this place is for us to.
When somebody
please make
say something, it's good I respond. Maybe we need to educate him. I think somebody. Excuse me. You have somebody from voter education here. You set guidelines, sir.
Please.
As INEC. When you set guidelines, we expect that the least you can do in a process like this is to follow your guidelines, the rules, the law. So
thank you very
somebody
much.
that is representing the APC doesn't know the laws and is asking why, it means that, well, I don't know. I made my point. Thank you.
Please, I can see somebody at the extreme end. The man in white, please.
Thank you, Prof. My name is President Aiboha. I'm from the ZLP. My observation is that the cancelled vote is too high. It's over 1,000 votes.
Which one is cancelled? Is it rejected votes?
Rejected votes. It's too high for that area. So we are thinking that if you can use your administrative office to also check what may be wrong with those votes and also inquire into the objection already being raised by the PDP before you conclude on the vote.
It is noted. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Please. Okay, we have the next local government is Ishan Southeast. Ishan Southeast. All right, you know the protocol. Tell us your name, the EO, after which you hand over the mic to the local government coalition officer. Thank you very much.
Good day, everyone. My name is Utuak Umo, Electoral Sun South.
Good day, all. My name is Professor Ikechukwu Diobu from the Federal University of Technology, Mina. I'm the local government coalition officer for Esan Southeast in the 2024 Edo governorship election. There are 10 registration areas in the local government.
Please go ahead.
Number of registered voters, 90240. 90240. Number of accredited voters, 2-3.
Please, let's have one house. Let's have one house, please.
Number of accredited voters, 23390.
Please take it again.
23390.
All right.
The votes for the various parties as follows: A 0, AA 2, AAC 21, ABC 23, ADP 707, APC 8398, 8398, 8,398, APGA 18, APM 0, APP 0, BP 1, LP 98.
Sorry, please. APP is what?
0. BP 1. LP 98. NNPP 0. NRM 7. PDP 14199. 14199. 14,199.
Yeah.
PRP 3. SDP 0. YPP 1. ZLP 2. Total valid votes 22780.
22780.
Rejected votes 356. 356.
Yes.
Total votes cast 23136. 23136. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Was there any ward polling unit whose result was cancelled and reason for the cancellation, if any?
None.
None?
None.
Thank you. Party agents, please. All right. Thank you. Please, you may come forward to present the result. Ego local government. Ego. That's all right. Yes, please. Good afternoon, all. My name is Boma Bamson, electoral officer at local government area.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Professor John Adama from Federal University of Technology, Mina. I was the collation officer for EGO LGA. And in EGO LGA, we have 10 registration areas. And the results are as follows. Number of registered voters, 242,266. 242,266. Number of accredited voters, 354,63. Number of accredited voters, 354,63. The votes for all the parties that participated in the elections as at yesterday are as follows. A party, 1 4 votes. AA party, 0 3 votes. AAC, sorry, please go slow. Okay, sir. I rewind. Yes, please. A party, 1 4 votes. A party, 1 4 votes. AA party, 0 3 votes. AA party, 0 3 votes. AAC, 1 8 votes. AAC, 1 8 votes. ADC, 195. ADC, 195. ADP, 70 votes. ADP, 70. APC, 16760. APC, 16760. ABGA, 48. ABGA, 48. APM, 08. APM, 08. APP, 13. APP, 13. BP, 28. BP, 28. LP, 1966. LP, 1966. NNPP, 43. NNPP, 43. NRM, 95. NRM, 95. PDP, 14658. PDP, 14658. PRP, 46. PRP, 46. SDP, 03. SDP, 03. YPP, 31. YPP, 31. ZLP, 23. ZLP, 23. Total valid votes, 34022. Total valid votes, 34022. Rejected votes, 1018. Rejected votes, 1018. Total votes cast, 35040. Total votes cast, 35040. And the agents present, they endorse the results accordingly. Thank you very much. The LGA collection officer, was there any polling unit or ward whose result was cancelled? No, sir. Thank you very much. Party agents, please. Yes, please.
Again, my name is Tony Osaibobo. I represent the PDP. And growing up, I used to hear that Fela music where they say government magic. This is another case of manufacturing. The PDP clearly won the elections in Lagos. We have proof. And it also, I must bring to your notice, sir, that against your own laws, the collation for the local government that is supposed to, by your law here, be done at the local government wasn't allowed to be done there. The forced materials and your officers from INEC to come to this place yesterday while the process was still ongoing, which is against your very clear laws here. We want to go. INEC has again manufactured results that are going to be presented to you for collation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, I hope it's not for countering, please. Give him mic, give him mic.
Well, the results as announced is a clear reflection of what happened in the field and what was collected. Those are the results. If there were skirmishes, it must be as a result of talks from the other side that we're trying to swap on them.
Please,
when
let us know. Please, you have made their point.
That they are wanted as agents.
Made their point. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please.
Thank you very much. I remain my very humble self, Honorable Ambassador Morogbe Joseph, District Chairman, Accord. I believe why we are here is for clarity. And if anybody is raising any observation, it is clear that that person has an issue which they want to buttress. I think it isn't wise, it is not wise for any other person to stand up, start countering it, because it will result in fiasco. And that is why we are for peace and we are for integrity.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Please. The last man there, the man with the white, the last man.
Just one point, sir. My name is President Agboha. My observation is that the result uploaded in IRA for EGO is adverse to what has just been declared. So you use the administrative power under the law to also review it. That's our appeal. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Please hand over the mic. Yes, please take the mic and make your case.
Good afternoon, sir, Mr. Returning Officer. My name is Giwa Victor. I am one of the domestic observers from the civil society organization. Mr. Returning Officer, my question is this. This is...
Please, what is it that you want to ask?
I want to add something based on what was said.
You want to add?
No.
Or act?
Act, yes.
Please, go ahead.
Yes. What I'm saying is this, and the question is this. This action is both administrative and legal. I would expect that under the law, the Electoral Act, Section 60, sub 5, if any party has anything counter to what has been announced, under the Electoral Act, Section 65, it should, the agent, any of the agent who is here, should have identified that particular result for the purpose of the returning officer, because your duty here is coalition. I think it is not enough for anybody to make an open allegation. I would have expected that any of the party agent should come with particulars. For example, in unit A, B, and C, I have the result here from our agent, and it's against what you have just announced, so that the coalition officer,
please,
the return officer can collate.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But please, ladies and gentlemen, let's understand something here. We are here to collect votes. If there are issues, please make it formal so that we can make progress. I think that is just the way forward. Make it formal, and then we continue with our collation. Thank you very much, please. So, local government collation officer. Thank you. Akoko Edo local government.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mrs. Suleiman A. Blessing, Electoral Officer, Akuku Edo Local Government.
Good afternoon. My name is Professor Solomon Dauda Musa from the Federal University of Technology, Mina. I was the collecting officer for the Akoko Edo Local Government Area Council. The council has 10 wards and with the following votes. Number of registered voters, 144,379. 144,379. Number of accredited voters, 543,95. 543,95. Party A scored 13 votes, 1-3. Party A, 13 votes. Party AA, 16 votes, 1-6. 16 votes. Party AAC, 9 votes. 9 votes. Party ADC, 75 votes. 75 votes. Party ADP, 195 votes. 195 votes. Party APC, 34847 votes. 34847 votes. 34,847 votes. ABGA, 59 votes. 59 votes. APM, 1 vote. 1 vote. APP, 4 votes. 4 votes. BP, 2 votes. 2 votes. LP, 2239 votes. 2239 votes. NNPP, 15 votes. 15 votes. NRM, 19 votes. 19 votes. PDP, 15865. 15865. PRP, 8 votes. 8 votes. SDP, 155. 155. YPP, 16. 16. ZLP.
Please take it slowly.
Okay.
The one before YPP, you said is what?
SDP.
Yes, please.
155 votes.
155
votes.
5 votes.
YPP.
Yes.
16 votes.
16.
ZLP.
Yes, please.
9 votes.
9 votes. Thank you.
Total valid votes, 53,547. 53,547. 53,547. Rejected votes, 331. 331. Total vote cast, 53,878.
5
53,878. The result sheet is duly signed by the party agents and myself, Professor Solomon Dauda Musa.
Thank you very much. Was there any polling unit or ward where results were cancelled?
We don't have cancellation, but we have some polling units that vote was not carried.
Any reason?
We have Ward 6, polling unit 1. The reason was there was a vehicle breakdown on the way to convey the voting materials.
Okay.
And total number of registered voters, 209.
What about the PCV collected, PVC collected?
100%, 209.
Okay.
Then Ward 7, we have 2 polling units. Reason for voting not carried out was the ballot papers were missing for the 2 units. The number affected is 256 registered voters, cumulative for the 2 units.
256.
256.
Okay.
And then the total number of PVC collected, 256 as well.
Okay.
So total number of...
Don't worry, you have documents to support all the issues. Thank you very much. Comments from the party agents, please. Yes, please introduce yourself and then the party is standing. Sorry.
Again, my name is Tony Iyoha. I represent the PDP. I also want to notice that even on IREF, we are seeing a unit where there are 77 people accredited, but APC was assigned a manufactured 107 votes. I will give a few others. In Oloma Okpe, Takuma, we had a total accredited votes 0, no beavers. But the APC was assigned 800 votes. 800 manufactured votes. In another unit, beavers accredited 107. But the total votes cast was 638, where APC was assigned 365 manufactured votes. In another unit, where there were only 39 accredited voters, the APC were assigned a manufactured 419 votes. In several others where there was no beavers accreditation, APC was assigned 283 and 174 votes. However, I give this to you, let it be in your notice, that this manufacturing will continue as we go on with this exercise. Because this is an exercise where agents of the PDP were locked out of collation process. We did not have agents when these results were being collated by INEC. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Please, I don't want any counter. He has actually made his case.
Well, these matters that is raising because he called the APC were dealt with at the collation center. And I'm sure the copies that they are reading out here are matters that have been dealt with and all agents signed. And again, I don't know the beavers he was looking at. If he was looking at those beavers in government house, I don't know. The beavers we have tallies with what we have here. Thank you.
Please,
thank you,
just
sir.
make our
Thank
case.
you, sir.
Very
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Thank you.
Any other observation? Okay. The LGA collection officer, please. With all the necessary documents. Thank you. The next one is the Asian Central local government. Asian.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is John Adiel, the electoral officer for Esan Central Local Government Area.
Okay, good afternoon, sir. My name is Professor Robert O. Opori from Federal University of Technology, Mina. Okay. Esan Central local government has 10 wards. Then the number of registered voters is 68338. 68338. Number of accredited voters is 20580. 20580. Votes the parties have now. Part A is 2. Part A is 2. Part AA is 0. Part AA is 0. Part AAC is 9. Part AAC is 9. ADC is 81. That's 81. Part ADC is 81. ADP is 26. ADP 26. APC is 10990. 10990. ABGA 16. ABGA 16. APM 2. APM 2. APP 0. APP 0. BP 1. BP 1. LP 418. LP 418. NNPP 2. NNPP 2. NRM 16. NRM 16. PDP 8. 618. PDP 8618. PRP 7. PRP 7. SDP 0. SDP 0. YPP 6. YPP 6. ZLP 4. ZLP 4. Total valid votes 2 0 1 9 8. Total valid votes 2 0 1 9 8. Rejected votes 3 6 1. Rejected votes 3 6 1. Total votes cast 2 0 5 5 9. Total votes cast 2 0 5 5 9. Chairman, this is the result we have here. Thank you. And it is signed by myself, who is the collection officer of Esan Central, and the agents have also signed, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Was there any polling unit ward whose result was cancelled? And what are the nothing, sir? No result cancelled, sir. No center cancelled. Thank you. Party agents, please. Yes, please.
Representing the PDP, my name is Tony Osaibo. INEC has manufactured again. I won't say much. This is ridiculous. These are not the results that obtained at the poll. So when the person reading out the scores tells us that they were signed, we all know where we have these documents. Because when you get to court, they are going to say, well, if you didn't sign, it doesn't invalidate the process. So please, I want to put it on notice that this result is far the worst that has been announced so far. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Any other observation? Thank you very much. The LGA collection officer, please, can you hand over the results to us? Thank you, Asian Central, Asian Northeast, Asian Northeast. Thank you. Where's the EO? The EO for East. Madam, the EO, tell us your name, and then you hand over the mic to the LGA collection officer. Thank you very much.
My name is Uduak Okon Obot, the electoral officer for Esan Northeast.
Thank you. My name is Professor Ndanitsa Mohammed Atairu, a professor of agricultural economics from the Federal University of Technology, Mina. I'm the coalition officer of Eastern Northeast. Eastern Northeast has a total of 11 wards. Now, informations. Number of registered voters, 106,280. 106,280. Number of accredited voters, 430. Number of accredited voters, 24430. Again, I say number of accredited voters, 430.
Please, sorry, please. Who is the person that said again? Please, nobody should interrupt the local government coalition officer. The powers rest on the state returning officer, please. Please.
Now, scores by various political parties. Party A, 2. Party AA, 2. Party AAC, 13. Party AAC, 13. Party ABC, 100. Party ADC, 100. Party ADP, 48. Party ADP, 48 votes. Party APC, 10648. Party APC, 10648. Party APGA, 20. Party APGA, 20. Party APM, 8. Party APM, 8. Party APP, 3. Party APP, 3. Party BP, 1. Party BP, 1. Party LP, 194. Party LP, 194. Party NNPP, 8. Party NNPP, 8. Party NRM, 40. Party NRM, 40. Party PDP, 12522. Party PDP, 12522. Party PRP, 9. Party PRP, 9. Party SDP, 1. Party SDP, 1. Party YPP, 8. Party YPP, 8. Party ZLP, 10. Party ZLP, 10. Total valid votes, 23
637. Total valid vote 23637. Rejected votes 674. Rejected votes 674. Total votes cast 24311. Total votes cast 24311. And that is the result of this local government.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Please, was there any polling unit or ward where results were cancelled or there was no election? And if there is any, what are the reasons, please?
Not before my table, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, please, party agents, please. No, just sit down. Local government, sit down. Party agents. Yes, please.
I represent the APC. I just want to register my concern about this result. I will not be going into detail because we don't have certified true copies of the accredited voters from Beavers. So I'll be reserving that for another day. I just want to make it known. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other observation, please? Or the LGA, can you present your results?
And I want to inform you that I signed this report and was signed by all the parties that were present, party agents. Thank you very much.
Ovia Southwest. Ovia Southwest. Ovia Southwest. Yes, please. Madam, tell us your name, and then you hand over the mic to the LGA Coalition Officer. Thank you.
My name is Mrs. Major Akpe Onyebi Christie, the Electoral Officer Ovia Southwest.
Thank you. My name is Professor Matthew Ibangi Kolo, Professor of Radiation Physics from Federal University of Technology, MENA. I serve as the Coalition Officer for Ovia Southwest Local Government in the just concluded election that was held on Saturday, the 21st of September, 2020. Present the following are the details of the results. Number of registered voters: 112.
Sorry, before you go into that, the number of RAs wards.
Okay, the Ovia Southwest local government has total number of 10 wards. 10 wards. The number of registered voters: 112091. 112091. Number of accredited voters: 23111. 196. 23196. Votes accrue to individual parties. Party A 15. Party A 15. Party AA 04. Party AA 04. AAC 10. AAC 10. ADC 138. ADC 138. ADP 71. ADP 71. APC 10150. APC 10150. APGA APGA 40. 40. APM 13. APM 13. APP 07. APP 07. BP 10. BP 10. LP 849. LP 849. NNPP 18. NNPP 18. NRM 36. NRM 36. PDP 10260. PDP 10260. PRP 44. PRP 44. SDP 03. Sorry, PRP 44. PRP 44. Yeah, fix. SDP 03. SDP 03. YPP 23. YPP 23. ZLP 19. ZLP 19. Total valid votes 21710. Total valid votes 21710. Rejected votes 1086. Rejected votes 1086. Total votes cast 22796. Total vote cast 22796. The result was signed by me as the collation officer and the other party agents that were present. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Professor. Thank you. Please, was there any polling unit or ward where the result was cancelled or there was no election? And the reason, if there is any, please.
There was none.
Thank you. Party agents, please. Party agents. All right. Okay. The man at the extreme end.
Thank you, returning officer. My name is President Iboka for the ZLP. I'm concerned with the rejected votes, over 5%. And we are saying that if that rejected vote is looked into, we may have gotten more votes. But importantly, is that the INEC should also take responsibility on voters' education. That if we can have 5% of votes rejected, that is a big issue for INEC. Thank you.
My brother, I think I want to differ with you a little bit. It is not only INEC that should educate Nigerians on how to vote. The party, beside the presentation of their manifestos, they also have responsibility to educate the voters. Please, I think it's also very important. So that at the end of it, you now begin to key in those type of voter education in your programs when you are embarking on a presentation of manifestos. Thank you very much. All right, sir, please.
Honorable Ambassador Moro by Joseph Yako, Chairman. Still on the voters' education, we can see that the bogus numbers of this rejected vote is coming from the very remote areas, and that is where voter education plays very pivotal roles. Apart from the political party doing the duty which assigned them, equally, INEC as the umpire has that greater role to play. It's not just for the political party alone, because this party particular numbers, the percentage is very high. It's coming from the
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, please. Thank you. Thank you. So, the LGA collection officer, please present the result. Thank you. Ohio won. Government area. Ohio won. Government area, please. Yes, please. The EO.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Williams Alamina, Electoral Officer, Oriol Local Government.
Good afternoon. My name is Professor Musa Al Hassan, a professor of civil engineering from Federal University of Technology. I serve as a collection officer for Oriol local government. And here are the result of the election conducted, governorship election conducted on 21st September 2024. The local government has a total of 12 wards. Total number of registered voters, 139260. 139260. 9260. Accredited voters 33196. 33196. Party A had 8 votes. A 8 votes. AA 1. AA 1. AAC 6. AAC 6. ADC 139. ADC 139. ADP 44. ADP 44. APC 16059. 16059. ABGA 29. ABGA 29. APN 14. APN 14. APP 8. APP 8. BP 13. BP 13. LP 556. LP 556. NNPP 6. NNPP 6. NRN 35. NRN 35. PDP 14614. PDP 14614. PRP 7. PRP 7. SDP 3. SDP 3. YPP 1 2. YPP 1 2. ZLP 5. ZLP 5. Total valid votes 31559. 31559. Rejected votes 1091. 1091. Total vote cast 32650. 32650. The result was duly signed by me and all the political party agents present. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. The LGA collector for O1, okay, Oreo 1 local government. Was there any polling unit ward where there was no election or the results were cancelled?
Yes, sir. There was one polling unit in Ugboko RA.
What's the reason for? Was it cancellation or there was no?
The area was not accessible by the electoral officers, so they were not able to deliver material to the site. So election did not take place there, sir.
All right.
The total number of registered voters there is 219.
219.
Yes. PVC collected 188.
188.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Any other? Okay, party agents, please. Yes, please. We start from the extra.
Tony Yoa again is my name. I represent the PDP. I also want to state that INEC, as local manufacturers, manufactured votes for APC in this election. The PDP won Orion local government area. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Any other observation from party agents? All right. What party do you represent, please? No, please. These observations are specifically meant for party agents, please. Thank you. So the LGA collection officer, please, can you forward the results and the necessary particulars for that result, where the election could not hold? Thank you. O1 West. O1 West. Sorry, O1 East. Sorry, O1 East. I'm sorry, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Mrs. Stella Ole, Electoral Officer, Owan East Local Government.
Good afternoon. My name is Professor Abubakar Danladi Isa from Federal University of Technology, Mina. I served as the Collation Officer for Owan East Local Government Area for the 2024 governorship election in Edo State, which was held yesterday. In Owan East, there are 11 wards, and the results is as follows. Total number of registered voters, 106,252. 106,252. Number of accredited voters, 34618. 34618. Discussed according to the political parties. Party A, 0. Party A, 0. Party AA, 0. Party AA, 0. Party AAC, 4. Party AAC, 4. Party ADC, 37. Party ADC, 37. Party ADP, 34. Party ADP, 34. Party APC, 19380. Party APC, 19380. Party ABGA, 25. Party ABGA, 25. Party APM, 2. Party APM, 2. Party APP, 3. Party APP, 3. Party BP, 2. Party BP, 2. Party LP, 446. Party LP, 446. Party NNPP, 4. Party NNPP 4. Party NRM 17. Party NRM 17. Party PDP 14189. Party PDP 14189. Party PRP 7. Party PRP 7. Party SDP 0. Party SDP 0. Party YPP 2. Party YPP 2. Party ZLP 5. Party ZLP 5. Total valid votes 34157. Total valid votes 34157. Rejected votes 420. Rejected votes 420. Total vote cast 34577. Total vote cast 34577. The result is duly signed by me and the party agents present. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prof. Thank you. Please, a quick one. Was there any polling unit or ward where there was no election or the election was held but it was cancelled?
No.
Thank you.
No.
Party agents, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Owen West. Esako East. Esako East.
My name is Don Itugudo, Electoral Officer, Esako East. My name is Professor Kazim Adeyinka Salako from FUT Mina. I'm the Local Government Coalition Officer for Esako East. Esako East Local Government has 10 RA registration areas. Sir, Esako East Local Government has 10 RA registration areas. The total number of registered voters in the local government area is 102,754. 102,754. Number of accredited voters 35084. 35084. Votes received by political parties. Party A, 1 vote. Party A, 1 vote. AA, 3 votes. AA, 3 votes. AAC, 2 votes. AAC, 2 votes. ADC, 4-8. ADC, 4-8. ADP, 3-6. ADP 3-6. APC 20167. 20167. ABGA 38. ABGA 38. APM 00. APM 0 votes. APP 0. APP 0. BP 6 votes. BP 6 votes. LP 604. LP 604. NNPP 326. NNPP 326. NRM 4 votes. NRM 4 votes. PDP 9683. 9683. PRP 2 votes. PRP 2 votes. SDP 1 vote. SDP 1 vote. YPP 3 votes. YPP 3 votes. ZLP 2 votes. ZLP 2 votes. Total valid votes 30926. 30926. Rejected votes 435. Rejected votes 435. Total votes cast 31361.
Ward where there was no election or election took place, but the results were cancelled?
There was none, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Party agents, please. Okay. The man at the extreme end. Thank you.
Tony of the PDP. This result, if you watch the expose by Osita Chidoka a couple of months ago, to remind you of the Kogi elections. So please, you will see a lot of manufacturings like this when you hear ASACO. There are more coming like this. We reject this result. This is not a true reflection of what happened yesterday. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Any other observation, please? The LGA collection officer, please present the result. Thank you. ESACO Central. ESACO Central. Coalition officer around? Oh, all right. Please,
introduce yourself, after which you hand over the mic to the LGA collection officer. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Modi Godfrey, Electoral Officer, Esako Central.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Professor Likita Tanko from the Federal University of Technology, Mina. I served as the local government collation officer for Esako Central in the 2024 governorship election, which held yesterday, Saturday, the 21st of September 2024. There are 10 wards in Esako Central LGA, and the results obtained are presented as follows. The number of registered voters, 59,430. 59430. Number of accredited voters, 21,465. 21465. And the votes received by the respective political parties are as follows. A, 0. AA, 1. AAC, 1. ADC, 20. 20. ADP, 15. 15. APC, 11,906. 11906. APGA, 20. 20. APM, 1 vote. APP, 1 vote. BP, 0. LP, 381. 381. NNPP, 10. 10 votes. NRM, 13. 13. PDP, 8,455. 8455. PRP, 11. 11. SDP, 0. YPP, 1. ZLP, 15. 15. The total valid votes are 20,851. 20851. Rejected votes, the total number is 294. 294. Total votes cast, the total is 21,145. 21145. Returning officer, sir, these are the results from Esako Central.
Thank you very much, Prof. Thank you. Was there any polling unit or ward where election was conducted and results were cancelled, or there was
at all. And if there is any, you give us reasons for either the cancellation or why the result, the election was not held in that place.
A returning officer, sir, no result was cancelled in Esako Central.
Thank you.
But there was an incident.
Okay.
The incident was lack of access to the venue of the election due to heavy rainfall. That took place at the name of the polling unit is South Uneme 1, Ogbato Playground, Okobili, Ogbato.
Number of
road.
CVCs or registered voters there?
Number of registered voters, 162.
PVC collected?
153. 153.
Thank you. Party agents, any comments, please? Okay, from the extreme and then the last man over there.
My name is Tony Ioa. I represent the PDP. I would like to state emphatically that all these votes mentioned here, 90% of the votes are manufactured votes, used or accrued to APC without beavers. From 260 something to 290 something, I'm telling you units by units, from Oakville down to everywhere. They are manufactured votes to inflate the APC figures. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. The man, yes, please.
Thank you, sir. My name is President Ike Bohan for the ZLP. First question. The votes on IRF from Esako Central and one just read is different, particularly for ZLP and even for our sister party, Labour Party. So we're asking, where is our votes?
Thank you very much. Any other comments? The LGA collection officer, please, can you hand over the results to... Thank you.
Returning officer, sir, the results were duly signed by me and the respective party agents.
The collection officer, LGA, Esako Central, please. Esako West, Esako West. Right, thank you. The EO introduce it, then you hand over the mic to the LGA collection officer. Please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Adumo Prosper, the electoral officer, Esako West Local Government Area.
The returning officer, my name is Professor John J. Musa from Federal University of Technology, Mina. Returning officer for Esako West. Collection officer, sorry, sir. Thank you for the correction.
Please go ahead.
Number of registered voters.
Number of votes or RAs in that local government area.
We had 12 RAs. Yes, sir. Total number of registered voters, 186,449. I repeat again, 186,449. accredited voters. 54304. 54304. Party A 15. Party A 15. Party AA 06. Party AA 06. Party
Is this
0606. Thank you. Party AAC 16. Party AAC 16. Party ADC 175. Party ADC 175. Party ADP 86. Party ADP 86. Party APC 32107. Party APC 32107. APGA 67. APGA 67. APN 08. APN 08. APP 06. APP 06. Party BP 09. Party BP 09. Party LP 2116. Party LP 2116. Party NNPP 32. Party NNPP 32. Party NRN 39. Party NRN 39. Party PDP 17483. Party PDP 17483. Party PRP 16. Party PRP 16. Party SDP 06. Party SDP 06. Party YPP 09. Party YPP 09. Party ZLP 30. Party ZLP 30. Total valid votes 52226. Total valid votes 52226. Rejected votes 1188. Rejected votes 1188. Total vote cast 53414. Total vote cast 53414.
Thank you very much. The LGA coalition officer. Please, was there any polling unit or ward where there was election and the result was cancelled, or there was no election at all?
There was
and
none.
the reason, if there is any, there was none. Thank you. Thank you. Comments from the party agents, please. Party agents. Oh.
Tony, is my name. I'm representing the PDP. I think this result speaks for itself. You heard when he announced the figure for APC, the audience, they were murmuring, they were laughing when that figure was announced. So we would like to know if you could ask. I know it's not my place to ask questions or to ask questions. Where these figures came out from. This is taking the art of manufacturing to the highest level. Where these figures came out from. Look at the turnout and compare it to the turnout for other local governments. So I also want to please beg that we know two recent events, not so recent. We saw what happened during June 12, when collation of results were stopped at some point. And last year, we also saw what happened during the general elections. The activities of INEC in recent times pushed this country to the precipice. And when the people get at a time, they have to react. And I want to assure you, none of you on the high table, including us here, is going to be spared when this whole thing conflagrates. It is not a true reflection of what happened yesterday in Isako. I make bold to say, and I say that we reject in its entirety this total result from Isako West. Thank you.
Thank you. The man with the white.
Thank you, sir. My name remains President Ibokan of ZLP. And you do ask the presenter whether there were words that were cancelled or what's the reasons. I think the follow-up should also be whether there were beavers used in all the units or whether they were manual. That's also a very important question.
It is noted. I think we can make progress. Okay, please.
Thank you. I represent APC here. Well, the result that is just announced is a true reflection of what happened at the field yesterday. It is not anybody's fault. If you throw away something that strongly belongs to you and expect you to get results, that local government has been a local government in Edo North and most times in Edo State that has always had the highest turnout of votes. But as at the time the number 2 man of this state crossed to my party, I expected that the votes would be boosted. And that is what you are seeing here today. So it's a true reflection. Unfortunately, that is where I vote. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Please, the LGA, please. You can tender the result sheet. The English ladies and gentlemen, we have been able to cover 16 local government areas. We have, please, one house, we have a balance of 2 LGAs. On this note, I'm not too sure whether they are ready because I understand they are still on the field. And so, collating all the results. With your permission, I want to crave your indulgence that we go on recess By the time we have information that they are ready, we reconvene in this hall so that we continue with the collation, after which you will still have to wait patiently so that we put our votes together from this end that you are already aware of, and then we declare the winner of the election. Thank you very much. Please, there is no question, please. All right. When do you think? Please, ladies and gentlemen, we want to plead with you. We may not be able to give you definitive time at which. But you have to allow me to finish. The reason being that the officers are still on the field. They are still on the field, and nobody have access to these people now. So we can't give information that is not correct. Fine. Can we reconvene at 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock, please. 5. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're watching Arise, the world's standout news channel. Proudly independent for more than a decade. Always bold, always fresh. Winner of several awards, local and global. Winner of TV Channel of the Year from peers at the Broadcasting Organizations of Nigeria Awards. Winner of an Emmy from America's National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. Still, we're changing the conversation to make sense of your world. We'll do it together, because now more than ever, you need a clear voice to guide you home. Arise News, awards, and beyond.
Knowledge is power. Information is currency. Trust us to tell you what you need to hear. Welcome to the program. You're with Arise News in Nigeria's capital, Abuja. Breaking news, exclusive interviews, unrivaled analysis. It's you, the audience, who drives our agenda. We tell the stories that inform you, the stories that are important to you, and the stories that are about you. We are not every news channel. We are Arise News.
All right, it's good to have you with us on this special edition of Newsday covering the Edo gubernatorial elections. And of course, we are at the Collation Center. We've been monitoring events there regarding how the results are being coming in from each local government. It's been going like clockwork. We haven't seen much challenges so far, but of course, we'll keep you updated on events there. Now, as we move on, let's switch to our guest in Lagos, Malachi Ugumadu, a lawyer and public affairs analyst. It's good to have you with us on the show. Very good. So, fine. The elections went like clockwork. Some few challenges here and there, and but we are at the Collation Center right now. Now, some have argued that we might see a scenario whereby perhaps litigation process might determine the outcome of this election. But I'd like your thoughts on what you've observed so far and the prospects of having a scenario whereby we can have a declared winner without recourse to, legal process to determine the true winner, as it were.
The saying is that if all things being equal,
yes,
there won't be need for litigation. The litigation in our own environment has become part of the process. Is it desirable? Certainly no. But does it provide the best civic engagement in the event of contestation? Yes. Otherwise, people will be expected to resort to self-help, which is not consistent with the civilized behavior in such circumstances. I think that so far, the general understanding is that the election monitoring body, the law enforcement agencies, and indeed all stakeholders ought to have gotten everything right, considering the time that they had to plan, the preparations that electorates were assured took place, the assurances that were given, not just by the law enforcement agencies, but even INEC itself. And what is more, the fact that this is an off-cycle election in which every resources was deployed right in that particular state to deal with that particular election. And to the extent that quite a number of people have expected that this would be a very clear signal of what an ideal election ought to be. To that extent, a few persons have come out disappointed, not entirely bad, because if you watched the whole experience yesterday, particularly from the point of view of the contestants, the candidates themselves, not one of them, dismissed the election.
Yes.
There were concerns here and there, but from Kwebolo himself to Hodalo to my friend Akpata, all of them came out quite optimistic. They were upbeat. You noticed, I was here yesterday. You gave me the privilege to be here. By the time we started, about 10, 15 thereabout, election materials have not arrived certain places. And that should or was a concern. But as the day went by, you could see that the whole thing gathered momentum. And here we are at collation. The important point to note is that whether you desire it or not, election petitions have been integrated into our entire process to deal with disagreements or disputes arising from elections. Those who choose to approach the court are doing that as of right. Again, as part of their civil behavior with such an experience. At the end of the day, what is not acceptable, like I said yesterday, is that election indeed is a contest. And it is actually designed to capture the very wish of the people through the ballot box and not through the determination of 3 persons at the election petition tribunal and at most 7 persons at the Supreme Court ultimately. So if you look at it from that perspective, and considering some of the research we have also done, we are concerned that the over-judicialization of our processes have become a concern, knowing that what gives legitimacy as against validity to elections is not election petitions. It is the free participation of the people in a credible, ascertainable process that gives an assured outcome. That's my response on that.
Very good.
Well, it looks to be a tight race between the APC and PDP from the results, of course, that have been announced so far from the Collation Center in Edo State. What would be your assessment of INEC's, performance, the preparedness, the election organization, the getting of the election materials to the different polling units, and the general performance in this election?
If horses were, how do they say it? Beggars will ride. If wishes were headed, beggars will ride. It came very easy. What they say is a very cheap and common commodity. It came very easy for the REC in particular. And I think they are obligated to do things like that just so that you sustain the hope, the expectation of the people. But if you just oppose the assurances that were given in times leading up to the election, and what turned out to be the situation, you would see that the people may have been, they would naturally have some misgivings, some, disappointments.
All right, sorry to interrupt you, but we have to take our correspondent here, but we would, of course, get back to you.
Very well.
At this point, we are being joined from INEC Results Collation Center in Benin City by Arise correspondent Charles Eruka. Good afternoon, Charles. Bring us up to speed on happenings over there.
Good afternoon, Lagos, and thank you so very much. We are here at the INEC State Collation Center in Benin City, the Edo State capital, where the results for the governorship election are being announced. At this point, we have results from 18 local government areas, and we have 2 to go, Oredo and Etsako East. Those are the 2 remaining local government areas. So out of the 18, we have 16 in, 2 to go. But at this point, the INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner for Edo State has announced that since the officials of the Independent National Electoral Commissions in the 2 remaining local government areas are still in the field, it will be expedient at this point to take a break. At first, he could not give a definite time when we would be resuming for the continuation of the collation and final announcement of results, but he did give a tentative time of 5 p.m. So hopefully by 5 p.m. we should be resuming to continue and probably conclude the announcement of the results. At this point, I am being joined by the Director General of the Labour Party campaign, Mr. Samuel Omede, to give us his take on the conduct and the announcement of the results so far. Mr. Omede, thanks for joining us on Rise News.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the results are being announced. 16 local governments down, 2 to go. And of course, the elections are supposed to be a 3-horse race between the APC, the PDP, and your party, the Labour Party. So far, so good. 16 to go, or rather 16 done, 2 to go. How do you feel about what you've heard here so far?
We are not Labour Party. We are not worried. The people voted. It's what you voted for. The people you voted for, the party you voted for, you believe they can provide for you. Whoever emerged here today as a winner, we will congratulate that party. But in our mind, we feel that this election is one of the most supervised elections by INEC. There was no INEC rigging, like I see, but it was the people that decided where they want to go. It was not an issue that they looked at before they voted. They voted for their personal reasons. And we agree. This is what they want. Whoever emerged today, we would definitely, as Labour Party, and as an advanced party that believe in democracy, whoever wins, we will congratulate that person. INEC have played their game. This is a game of like football, where you have a very strong football team, 2 football teams. At the end of the game, if one loses, definitely the referee will be blamed. That is what is occurring here. At the end of this episode, we will make our comment. We'll have reservation for that for now.
Anyway, the Labour Party actually carried out a very robust campaign, at least in the conventional and social media. But at the moment, from what we have seen so far, your party is coming a very distant third. So it looks more like a 2-horse race between the APC and the PDP. Is that not of any concern to you? Don't you have any concerns about the figures that you that have been posted?
We are concerned. We are concerned. We are concerned about it. But the question is, we don't have to make a comment yet. We want to make our comment at the end of the episode. It's a very beautiful drama that is going on now between APC and PDP. We are watching the game. At the end of the episode, we will make our comment.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Omede. Well, there you have the Director General of the Labour Party campaign. And at the moment, the Labour Party happens to be trailing by a very wide margin to the big 2 now, the All Progressives Congress and the People's Democratic Party. But, well, he did say that they are not really concerned about the outcome, that who emerges winner will be congratulated. But for their reservations, he would also be talking about that. Well, that's about it. And so we hope that by 5 p.m., we would be able to keep the time and resume for the announcement of the final results. And hopefully that shouldn't take long, because we just have 2 more local government areas to go. And we also hope that the officials will be returning from the field in just a very short time. Lagos.
Charles, go ahead.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Charles. I will be hoping to hear from both the People's Democratic Party and also the All Progressive Congress as time actually goes on. But let's actually come back here into the studio and still continue with our guest here. As we've been looking, you've heard the man, the Samuel Omede, actually speak. He's the Director General of the Labour Party's governorship candidate, and he seems to be satisfied as against reports that we've actually heard coming out from the camp of the People's Democratic Party. concerning the collation of results?
He sounded that note of satisfaction. But listening to a politician, I had more of sarcasm and, if you like, a very euphemistic way of putting a difficult situation.
Well, Barrister, before you go ahead, I know there's still so much and we have you in-house. We will definitely continue the conversation with you. But we still have Charles online and would like to hear from the PDP and the APC agent as well to have a balanced perspective. We've heard from the Labour Party agent. Let's hear from also the PDP and APC agents over there. Charles.
He was kind of ambushed on the way. The man was really, really upset. Now, if you can, cast your minds back when the results were being announced, the People's Democratic Party agents consistently and persistently objected to what they were hearing. They did say and did that. They are sure, and this is the word they were using, the results are being manufactured, that the Independent National Electoral Commission has been manufacturing results in favor of the All Progressives Congress. And even if I were to be able to bring the PDP agent over to our camera, he would most definitely say more or less the same thing. But at this moment, they have exited the hall to go re-strategize and then return for the final announcement of the results. But I assure you, by the time everything is over, we definitely will be having either the APC agent or the People's Democratic agent or whatever stakeholders that will be here to join us live.
All right, but generally, what's the temperature in that room like? What are people saying? We can hear some noise in the background. What's going on there?
Well, the issue here is that if we have been able to get 16 local governments down, and some of them even more far-flung than the local government areas that are still outstanding, then what exactly is the problem? That was the issue when the resident electoral commissioner was announcing the break. For instance, Oredo local government is very, very close to Benin City, not far away, less than an hour from here. So how come it is that up till now, we do not have the results collated from Oredo local government area? Same for Etsako local government, Etsako East as well. We're yet to receive results from there. And those are the questions that are being asked. That what exactly is accounting for the fact that these two outstanding local government areas, we don't have their results at the moment. I mean, it's rather strange because there was more than enough time to cross the T's and dot the I's before joining us here at the collation center. Unfortunately, two more local governments to go. They're not so far away, but then why are they not here? That's the question on everybody's minds. The journalists, the observers, the civil society groups, and probably some of the political parties. So that's the controversy here. And that is the question on everybody's minds besides the resident electoral commissioner and his lieutenants.
Indeed, Charles. And if you notice, there was a little hiccup just before the commencement of this collation, but everything seems to be, it went like clockwork. Things went smoothly, and we saw how.
Absolutely.
Yes, despite the objections from, the PDP representatives there. But in this scenario, how would you describe, if you, compare it to other elections that we've had in the past, off-cycle elections, within 2-3 hours, this was done smoothly. So what are your thoughts regarding the conduct of this collation vis the elections as well? Despite all the hiccups, there have been more of commendations rather than, there's been a few skirmishes here and there, but it wasn't enough to override the final outcome, as it were.
I would say that we are learning from past experience. I think with every election, it is an experience. With every cycle of elections, it is a new set of lessons learned. And even with this, yes, indeed, we had hiccups. Indeed, we had issues. But I'll say that some key lessons have been learned here. And most especially going forward, we hope that the next cycle of elections would be the beneficiaries of the experiences we have here. And so I observed that the security situation, for instance, there was very heavy security presence here, and we had very, very few instances of breakdown of law and order in the state, in Edo State. But, you know, when we have general elections, you know, the security services are stretched very, very thin, very, very thin. But this time around, because we have just one state, then indeed we had very, very little issue when it came to security, because we had a lot of the security resources of the nation.
And Charles, if I may come in now, the PDP agent is right behind you, so if we can get him to talk with all his
yes, exactly.
objections.
That I noticed. So, well, I think we've had him earlier than I thought. Thank you very much for joining us. I thought you had run away. Thank you. Now we have you here. All right.
You're running away to run me to Jackpot?
No, I don't want you to Jackpot. I want you to join us on Arise News and tell us exactly what your feelings are about the exercise we've just witnessed here this afternoon.
Well, it's what we have been reduced to. It's a shame.
All right. By the way, this is Mr. Tony Iyoha, the PDP agent here. Mr. Tony Iyoha. So I think we can get his name strapped down. Tony Iyoha. Please continue.
Yeah, like I said, it's what we have been reduced to as Nigeria, or as Nigerians in this country, where a people will go out and vote. And after exercising their franchise, you come out and manufacture. You heard me, I constantly use that word.
Yes, I heard you.
I'm a doctor of engineering. And as somebody that has gone through a lot of elections, I think this is another low. It's the first time we see people come out. They choose a candidate that never talked to the people that he wants to govern. The same people that came out that he didn't speak to on what he was going to do for them, on the issues. And then INEC comes out to tell us that this same person that didn't talk to them at all, as against other candidates that even spent time with them, talked to them, came on Arise, came on AIT, or went to the international community. It's the first time we're saying, you telling us that the people came together to vote this person. Look at those numbers. You were here. Or maybe, okay, then your cameras probably were at the back. I didn't know if these ones were here too.
No, our cameras were here.
When they announced the ASACO figure, you heard the laughs at the back, the murmurs. It's shameful, my friend.
Anyway, last night, or should I say in the very early hours of the morning, the governor was here at the INEC headquarters. So would like to know from and is that the issue?
Yeah. What happened last night was collation in most local governments or in most wards were not done. From INEC regulations, the ward collation starts from the ward, from the units. From the unit collation, you go for the ward collation. From the ward collation, you go to the local government collation. From the local government collation is what we have here today. You come to the state collation center. Yesterday, results were moved from the ward. No collation done.
Is that the
Straight,
report you got from your
it's not the report. I was there and I was here this morning too. At the time you were saying, I came with the governor. Or I came after the governor because we all heard that those results, they were going to do a Tinubu announcement. The 3 a.m. announcement, the 4 a.m. announcement while you're still sleeping. Because what could have, you understand, resulted in moving, what location moving from the ward No local government collation. Bringing them here. And when we got here, you saw the armed
But yeah,
everybody
but
here,
when you had,
which is
you had armed security officials.
yeah, but
to prevent the breakdown of law and order
it's
in-
normal when if the armed officials come in, keep the peace, say you are collating. It's like your agents. You don't collate without the agents. How would I know what you're doing? It's their law. It's the laws they place there. They took the results without the agents and they claim to be doing collation. That's the result of what you're seeing here today.
Are you trying
there was
to tell
no
me
agent
that?
You asked me a question. Will you let me land?
Go on.
Please. They took the results, brought them here without agents. And they were going to announce those results. That's why we came here. Last night. That's why we came here, and we got here at 2 a.m. We didn't leave until 6 a.m. until we got that commitment. That collation, they would announce that collation has been moved to 10 a.m. so that they can announce this shame and this fraud to the Nigerian people in open daylight so that they would know what they are feeding